The cops who were investigating the Dharmaraj murder case finally got a breakthrough. The gang members made shocking revelations during the interrogation. And what were they? Let's find out.
All for a car. It was on the night of April 4th when one of the gang members called up Just Dial Services to inquire about the availability of a car on rent. The executives went through the list and found that only Dharmaraj's car was available as per the requirement. Accordingly, they gave him the number, and very soon the man called Dharmaraj. He told Dharmaraj that he wanted the car to go to Bethamangala. Dharmaraj agreed and accordingly got ready and left his house at around 10 p.m. The man told Dharmaraj to meet him at PC Palya near KR Puram. Dharmaraj, who went to the designated spot, saw a gang of four. They boarded the car and all of them set off. Dharmaraj drove towards Bethamangala. The gang reached Bethamangala at around 11:30 p.m. Not knowing where to go further, Dharmaraj asked one of the gang members, Chinna. A well-planned trap. For this, Chinna told Dharmaraj that they were waiting for his wife to reach the spot. Little did Dharmaraj know that it was a trap laid by the gang to steal his car. Chinna then took out his phone, made phone calls, and posed as if he was waiting for his wife to reach the spot. After a while, Chinna went to Dharmaraj and told him that his wife would be reaching the spot late and she would take around an hour. When the gang learnt of this, they decided to rest in the car for a while and then proceed further. Mohan Kumar then spotted a bar nearby and told Dharmaraj to take them to it. Dharmaraj did not agree. The gang, however, convinced him. Alcohol proves fatal for Dharmaraj. While the gang members took parcels from the bar, Dharmaraj downed a few pegs. When he was in an inebriated state, the gang of four asked him to drive them back home. On the way, the gang took a deviation and entered an isolated place. After driving for a while, Dharmaraj stopped the car and asked the gang members to give him more alcohol. They were waiting for this opportunity and gave him the alcohol that they had brought along. Hours passed and Dharmaraj lost control of himself. The gang took advantage of this and waited for him to fall asleep. As soon as he fell asleep, they brutally attacked him. One of the gang members strangled Dharmaraj to death. Gang flees from the spot. The gang used Dharmaraj's clothes to tie up his hands and legs. They then fled from the place in the SUV. On reaching Bengaluru, they changed the registration number of the vehicle and made it look like a newly purchased car. The gang then headed towards the Bodigere cross, and on reaching the spot, Chinna and Mohan Kumar dropped off the other two members and went back to their home. The next day, the duo tried to sell the car for 3 lakh rupees, but no one came forward to buy it. Criminals tore Andhra Pradesh in SUV. The duo waited for some time for someone to approach them. They then toured various places in and around Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh. Meanwhile, the cops who had begun the investigations confirmed that it was a case of kidnap. They were on the lookout for the criminals. They traced Dharmaraj's mobile phone, and during this, they came to know about Chinna, Mohan Kumar and other members of the gang. Mohan Kumar reveals it all. The cops waited for them to return to Bengaluru. Soon after the duo was spotted in Bengaluru, the cops laid a trap and first nabbed Mohan Kumar. Soon after the arrest, Mohan Kumar spilled the beans and revealed Bharat Kumar alias Chinna's name. Based on the information given by Mohan, the Paipanhalli cops arrested Bharat Kumar alias Chinna. The duo was subjected to intense interrogation. During this, Mohan revealed that he was the mastermind behind the murder. He did so only to make some quick bucks.
Case of missing of one person by name Dharmaraju, originally a native of Haveri district. This was registered in Bayapalli police station on 4th of this month. On preliminary inquiry, it was found that this Dharmaraju was owning one Innova vehicle and used to drive that vehicle also. On deeper investigation, we found that there could be a larger conspiracy behind this missing, as the person who went missing on 2nd was not traceable for a very long period of time. Then during the course of investigation, we questioned father, relatives, other known contacts, other acquaintances, but we were informed that he had not visited any of his known acquaintances.
He also confessed that stealing the SUV was the only plan in his mind. The duo also confessed that they brutally killed Dharmaraj.
Part of the investigation, when we took opinions of his father also felt it could be much more larger than man missing, it could be some kind of a murder. Based on which scientific investigation was done, now we know that on 2nd, this gang of miscreants had booked this Innova vehicle by one portal called Just Dial, and through that reference, these gang of miscreants hired him to go to a place called Betmangla near KGF. They took him to a forest area near Betmangla, wherein they turned out a story that it was getting delayed to pick up the supposed wife of one of the miscreants. So they offered him to have a drink at the local bar. So they made him drink, and in an inebriated state, in a compromised state of consciousness, they have assaulted this man Dharmaraju fatally.
Dharmaraj, who came to Bengaluru 10 years ago in search of a living, met a gory end only because of his own SUV. It was very recently that he had purchased the car and established a travel business. He had also registered his company with just dial service.
They confessed that they had waylaid him with a stone also. Then they disposed of his body in that Betamangala forest, and they had run away with the new Innova vehicle. Now, during the course of investigation, we have arrested two prime accused in this case and have been able to recover the vehicle which they had stolen from the deceased. Now, the investigation reveals that there are 2-3 more members who are involved in this heinous act. So we have led a very systematic network to nab these other accused also. Once we arrest the other accused, we will come to know the remaining part of the story, and we are curious to know whether they have committed any such heinous acts in any organized fashion. Once the interrogation reveals us the complete picture, we will act upon all the details that are collected and initiate appropriate legal action.
The cops arrested the duo and put them behind bars, while another team is on the lookout for the other two accused. Uma Shankar Karya, News 9, Bengaluru.